Imagine this. It's the early to mid 2010s, and you're watching Disney Junior, a channel filled with beloved animated series. Among the lineup is Tinga Tales, a vibrant and enchanting show that tells African folk tales through stunning art and music. It's a series that sparks imagination, with each episode diving into the whys of the animal kingdom, like why lion roars or why elephant has a trunk. In those years, Tinga Tales was a hidden gem on Disney Junior. While seasons 1 and 2 aired regularly, with episodes becoming classics, season 3 was something of a mystery. It was rumored that season 3 had only a limited run, with each episode airing just once, making them incredibly rare. This led to season 3 becoming part of the lost media culture, as many of its episodes were never re-aired or released on streaming platforms. Only a lucky few viewers ever saw those episodes, and they became a source of intrigue and speculation among fans. The crown jewel of this elusive third season was a two-part special called Why the Griffins Had a Legend. Unlike other episodes, this special was a grand, cinematic event. The story was more epic in scale, introducing the mythic Griffins who had come from a distant, magical land. The animation was even more detailed, the music more atmospheric, and the stakes higher than ever before. Why the Griffins Had a Legend aired only once, during a special event on Disney Junior. It was a magical evening, with the network building anticipation around the episode, teasing the mystery and adventure that lay within. The special captivated viewers, blending the wonder of African folklore with the intrigue of ancient legends. It became an instant favorite, but after that single airing, the episode seemed to vanish into thin air. No reruns, no DVD release, no online streaming. The episode became a legend itself, whispered about in fan circles. Those who saw it remember the Griffins, the storm that loomed over Tinga, and the mystery that unfolded across two thrilling parts. Others only heard tales about it, longing to see the special that had become a piece of lost media history. Season 3 of Tinga Tales remains a source of fascination among diehard fans of the series. Its episodes are the rarest of treasures, and Why the Griffins Had a Legend is the most sought after of them all, a once-in-a-lifetime event that has now become part of Tinga Tales lore. Tinga Tales, Series 3, Episode X, Why the Griffins Had a Legend, Part 1, Opening Sequence. You see, there are many creatures in Tinga, but have you ever heard of the Griffins? No? Well, let me tell you a story about how two Griffins came to Tinga and how their legend began. Title card, Why the Griffins Had a Legend, Part 1. Colorful images show Tinga, with two griffins flying across a starlit sky. Scene 1. The episode begins with the usual group of Tinga animals gathered under the big baobab tree. The sun is shining brightly, and the animals are in high spirits, engaging in lively conversation. You know, I've been thinking, Tinga is such a wonderful place, but we haven't seen any new faces in a long time. That's true. Maybe someone new will visit us soon. It's always exciting when someone new comes to Tinga. Zebra. As long as they don't steal my grass. The animals all laugh together. Monkey, playfully swinging from a branch. It's funny you mention that. Elephant. Tinga is big and beautiful, but there are so many mysteries out there. I wonder who, or what, we might meet next. Guinea fowl. I hear there are creatures in the faraway lands, creatures we've never seen before. What if one of them finds their way to Tinga? Lion. No matter who comes, we'll welcome them with open arms. After all, everyone deserves a home in Tinga. Yes, life in Tinga was peaceful, and the animals were happy, but they didn't know that something amazing and mysterious was about to happen. Suddenly, a strong breeze sweeps through the clearing, and the animals look up as a large shadow passes overhead. Zebra, what was that? It's flying. Look. The animals gaze up in awe as two majestic creatures descend from the sky. They are griffins, one a male with golden feathers and a lion's mane, and the other a female with silvery feathers and eagle-like wings. They land gracefully in the clearing, their eyes bright with curiosity. Scene 2. The animals gather around the griffins, both amazed and a little cautious. Lion. Who are you? And what brings you to Tinga Tinga? Male Griffin. Greetings, friends. I am Keon, and this is my sister, Rena. We've traveled from far beyond the mountains looking for a place to call home. We have heard stories of Tinga Tinga, of its beauty and harmony. We hope to stay here with you. Monkey, you're welcome here, Keon and Rena. Tinga Tinga is full of wonders, and we're always happy to meet new friends. Elephant, come, come. Let us show you around. The animals eagerly begin to introduce Keon and Rena to different parts of Tinga Tinga, showing them the best grazing spots, the river where they drink, and the shady trees where they rest. This place is even more beautiful than we imagined. Yes, I think we will be very happy here. The Griffins were kind and gentle, and soon they felt right at home in Tinga Tinga. But little did we know, there was something more to their story. Later that day, the animals gather by the river for a relaxing afternoon. Keon and Rena join them, enjoying the peaceful atmosphere. Guinea Fowl, always curious, decides to ask a question that's been on her mind. Keon, Rena, where did you originally come from? The question seems simple, but it causes the Griffins to exchange a wary glance. They hesitate before answering. We come from a place far beyond Tinga Tinga, a place that is now lost to time. It was once our home, but it is gone now. We've come here to start anew. Guinea Fowl, gone? What do you mean? Was it destroyed? It's a long story, one that perhaps we are not ready to tell. The other animals sense that there's something deeper going on, but they don't push the Griffins any further. It's all right, Keon and Rena. You don't have to share if you're not ready. The Griffins were kind, but there was a sadness in their eyes, something from their past that they were keeping hidden. And Guinea Fowl's question had stirred something within them. Scene 4. As evening falls, the animals start heading back to their homes, but Monkey lingers, watching Keon and Rena as they sit quietly by the river, gazing at the sunset. He decides to approach them. You know, you don't have to carry your past alone. We're all friends here in Tinga Tinga. Keon sighs deeply, looking at his sister, who nods as if giving him permission to speak. Our true home was not on the ground, but in the sky. A magical kingdom that floated among the clouds. It was a place of beauty, where other Griffins like us lived in harmony. But one day something terrible happened. The kingdom, it vanished. We don't know why or how, but we were the only ones who escaped. The rest of our kind were lost. A kingdom in the clouds? That sounds like a dream. It was real, but now it exists only in legend. That's why we came to Tinga Tinga, to find a new beginning and leave our past behind us. The Griffin story was more than just a tale. It was a mystery that would soon unfold, and Tinga Tinga was about to be a part of it. That night, as everyone sleeps, the sky darkens and strange clouds begin to gather over Tinga Tinga. The wind howls and a low, rumbling sound fills the air. Keon and Rena awaken suddenly, sensing danger. Do you feel that, Rena? Yes, it's the same feeling we had the day the kingdom disappeared. They take to the skies, flying through the storm to investigate. Meanwhile, Monkey, Elephant, and the others wake up, disturbed by the strange weather. What's happening? This storm came out of nowhere. I've never seen clouds like this before. Monkey. Something doesn't feel right. I think it has to do with Keon and Rena. The animals gather in the clearing, looking up at the swirling clouds with worry. Just then Keon and Rena return, landing hurriedly. The legend? It's coming back to haunt us. We need to prepare. What do you mean? What's going on? The storm is a sign. It's connected to our past, to the legend of the kingdom. Something is coming, and we must be ready. The mystery of the Griffins was deeper than we thought. But what was coming? And what did it have to do with the legend? We would soon find out. The camera zooms out as the storm continues to rage over Tinga Tinga. The animals huddle together, unsure of what's to come. The screen fades to black, leaving the audience in suspense. And that's how the Griffins brought a legend to Tinga Tinga. But this story isn't over yet. Oh no, you'll have to wait for part 2 to find out what happens next. Traditional Tinga Tinga music plays as the colorful illustrations of the characters appear on screen.